Good evening. I'm Gary Franchi, Next News Network Chief White House Correspondent, bringing you the latest White House news from the past 24 hours in partnership with our streaming partner, Trump Daily Post. Tonight, the big headline is a major promises kept victory from President Trump. The Secure America Act is now law, fully funding ICE and Border Patrol through the rest of his term, while the administration also keeps pressure on border security, agricultural protection, and a full slate of White House activity. President Trump signed the Secure America Act today in the Oval, joined by House Speaker Mike Johnson, members of Congress, and Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche. From the pool report, the president said the bill delivers support and resources to the heroes of ICE and Border Patrol so they can defend the border, protect the homeland, and keep Americans safe. The event was carried live, underscoring what the White House clearly wanted to make the defining action of the day. The White House said that the Secure America Act ends Democrat obstruction and fully funds Customs and Border Protection, ICE, and President Trump's border security agenda through his term. The measure provides $70 billion over the next 3 years for Border Patrol and ICE, including paychecks, body cameras, protective gear, uniforms, wall construction, and hardening, expanded homeland security investigations, more resources to identify, detain, and deport criminal illegal aliens, and upgraded technology like drones, detection devices, and increased surveillance. The White House message is direct. The bill strengthens border enforcement, fights human trafficking, and targets cartel activity after what the administration describes as 4 years of chaos under the Biden administration. Now, the broader White House message today was just as clear. The administration, they cast the signing as a final answer to the Biden-era open border disorder, noting that every single Democrat voted against the legislation while President Trump signed it and delivered long-term border funding without needing a single Democrat vote. The same White House messaging also tied the bill to continued action against the New World screwworm, the so-called Biden bug, as they're calling it, with eradication efforts in Texas continuing alongside stronger border controls meant to protect American agriculture and food supply. And according to the daily guidance, the president's schedule centered on this border security push. He began the day with executive time, signed the Secure America Act in the morning, and later held a closed-door greeting with the finalists for the Presidential 1776 Award before an evening policy meeting in the Oval Office. From a later Oval Office pool report, President Trump also touched on several additional issues. He highlighted beautification work in Washington, including the restoration at the Lincoln Memorial Fountains and Reflecting Pool, reiterated his focus on stopping drugs coming across the southern border by land, and said he plans to meet with leading artificial intelligence executives. Now, that same pool report said the president took questions on Iran and emphasized the strength of the U.S. military. In a follow-up remark that was carried in a later pool report, the president again blasted Democrats for opposing the border funding bill, saying Republicans are protecting American citizens while Democrats sided the wrong way on security. He also said he's not concerned about recent inflation numbers, calling them great, and dismissed Democrat concerns over FISA and intelligence structural changes. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the White House announced that the First Lady Melania Trump will launch Fostering the Future accounts on Thursday at the Treasury building alongside Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. The initiative expands her Fostering the Future work by creating savings and investment accounts designed to help foster youth prepare for independent financial futures. So that's the White House rundown for the last 24 hours. A major border security bill signed into law, continued administrative focus on enforcement and homeland protection, and a full day of policy activity centered on strength, order, and results.